Have you ever wondered how a single cell turns into a complex organism? It all begins with the cell cycle. This fascinating process is a cornerstone of life itself, enabling growth, repair, and reproduction across all organisms. From the smallest bacteria to the greatest whales, each relies on the cell cycle's elegant, intricate dance. It's a testament to the marvel of nature, a process so fundamental yet so complex that it's the driving force behind all life. Without the cell cycle, life as we know it would not exist. Now let's delve into the phases of the cell cycle. Our journey begins with the interphase, the longest phase in the cell cycle. This is when the cell grows in size and prepares for division. Think of it as the cell's preparation phase. Interphase is further divided into 3 stages, G1, S, and G2. Let's break it down, shall we? The first stage, G1, is the first gap. This is when the cell grows and carries out its normal functions. It's like the cell's everyday routine, only it's also preparing for the next stage. Next, we move to the S stage, which stands for synthesis. If G1 was about preparing, S is about executing. During this stage, the cell duplicates its DNA. It's a process akin to copying a recipe before you split it between 2 chefs. Finally, we have the G2 stage, the second gap. Here, the cell continues to grow and it checks the duplicated DNA for errors. It's like the final check before the big event. Then, the cell transitions into the mitotic phase, where the actual division happens. This phase is like a well-choreographed dance, broken down into 4 stages: prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. In the prophase, the cell's genetic material condenses into chromosomes and the nuclear envelope breaks down. It's like packing up your belongings before a move. Next is the metaphase. Here, the chromosomes line up in the middle of the cell. Think of it as everyone taking their positions on the dance floor. In the anaphase, the chromosomes separate and move to opposite ends of the cell. It's like the dancers spinning away from each other. Lastly, in the telophase, a new nuclear envelope forms around each set of chromosomes. The dance concludes, and everyone returns to their corners. The grand finale of the cell cycle is cytokinesis, where the cell splits into 2 identical daughter cells. It's like the final curtain call, where the one becomes 2. And there you have it, the intricate process of the cell cycle, from a period of growth and preparation to actual cell division. So why does the cell cycle matter, you may ask? Well, it's more than just an intricate dance of biological processes. The cell cycle is the very essence of life itself, underpinning growth and development in all organisms. From the smallest microbe to the largest tree, every living thing relies on this cycle for development. But its importance doesn't stop there. The cell cycle also plays a crucial role in the repair of damaged tissues. When you get a cut or a scrape, your body kicks the cell cycle into high gear, producing new cells to mend the wound. However, like any intricate system, things can go awry. Errors in the cell cycle can lead to unchecked cell growth, a hallmark of diseases like cancer. These mistakes underscore the importance of understanding and studying this fundamental process. The cell cycle, while complex, is a fundamental process that drives life on Earth. To recap, the cell cycle is a series of steps that cells undergo to grow and divide. It kicks off with the growth phase, or interphase, where cells prepare for division. Then comes the mitosis phase, where the cell's nucleus divides. Finally, cytokinesis sees the rest of the cell split, creating 2 identical daughter cells. These steps are vital for growth, healing, and even reproduction. Next time you look in the mirror, remember, you're looking at billions of cells that have gone through this incredible cycle. Isn't life fascinating?